At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability. ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
Riley Herbst from 2311 Racing here, and you know what grinds my gears? Waiting for coffee. But instead of counting frappes and lattes, I fire up Chumba Casino. No apps, no fuss, just fun social casino games to pass the time. By the time my coffee's ready,
order for Riley.
I've already taken a few victory laps. Next time you're stuck waiting, make it entertaining. Play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, so today we're doing a deep dive into SmartLess.
Okay.
This is a comedy and interview podcast.
Oh, wait.
Featuring Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett.
Yeah.
And it launched in July 2020.
Okay.
And it's become pretty notable since then.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've pulled a bunch of information about its format guests, how people have reacted to it, and even its business side.
Interesting.
So yeah, our goal today is to really try to pinpoint what makes SmartLess work.
Hey, so,
What are the core elements of its success and appeal, and just give you a really clear and engaging understanding of it.
that's a great goal.
So yeah, let's start with the format because it's pretty different.
Okay.
Each week, 2 of the 3 hosts don't actually know who the guest is.
Oh, wow.
Until they're revealed right at the start of the show.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So right away, you have these unscripted and genuine reactions that you don't usually get in interviews.
I bet.
It's like they skip all that overly polished stuff you usually see with celebrity interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it feels like you're part of a genuine discovery with them.
That's cool.
Yeah. And that natural feel is super amplified by the hosts themselves.
Okay.
So Bateman, Hayes, and Arnett, they all come from comedy.
Right.
And their chemistry is just awesome.
Yeah, I've heard that.
The tone is always so lighthearted.
Yeah.
Like you're just eavesdropping on some friends who are funny and, talking with someone interesting.
I could see that.
Yeah. And their background in comedy really gives them this shared language and quick wit.
Yeah.
So they can kind of navigate these conversations with humor.
Right.
But they still get some really insightful answers out of their guests.
Yeah.
It's a tough balance, but they make it work.
Interesting.
And speaking of guests, they have some pretty big names on the show.
Like who?
Oh, George Clooney.
Oh, wow.
Kamala Harris, LeBron James.
Okay, that's a wide range.
Yeah, they really cover entertainment, politics, sports.
Yeah, big names for sure. And by having such diverse, high-profile guests, they make the podcast appealing to way more people.
Makes sense.
So clearly they're doing something right. Because in June 2021, Amazon acquired SmartLess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and for a lot of money.
How much are we talking?
Around $80 million.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, it shows how much they value SmartLess in the whole world of podcasting.
Yeah, that's a huge investment.
It also shows, how platforms like Amazon are using these really popular podcasts to get people to subscribe?
Oh, yeah, like for early access and stuff?
Exactly. They gave early access to people on Amazon Music and Wondery Plus.
Interesting.
And when you look at the feedback for SmartLess, it's really positive.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah, people love how lighthearted it is.
Right.
And they like that the hosts can get these really genuine responses from guests. So it's entertaining, but you also come away with real insights.
That's a good combo.
Yeah. So to sum it all up, SmartLess really thrives because of that surprise guest format. And that really funny and engaging dynamic between the hosts.
Right.
The fact that they get these huge names from all different areas. And, of course, the big commercial success, like with that Amazon acquisition.
Makes sense.
It's a really good example of how if you do something new and have strong personalities, you can get a huge audience.
Absolutely.
It makes you wonder what other unexpected elements you could combine to create something just as engaging and insightful.
Yeah, you got me thinking.
Right, like what seemingly different things could you bring together in your own area of interest?
Yeah, that's a great question to think about.
Exactly.
Interesting stuff.
Thanks for joining me for this deep dive.
Of course, anytime.
And we'll see you next time.
Sounds good.
Having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.